behind M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on themselves. Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
13.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 35 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Pushed out to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Jackson out of the pistol. Escaping to his left. He'll run again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Hey, middle.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Flush to his right. Sending it downfield for Likely. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson rolling right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Play action now. Jackson moving outside the pocket. That is brought in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 37 yards. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson moving left. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Jackson's pass.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He's to the 40, inside the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot!
Now, faking the give, headed left, buying time. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Draymond Jones in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Moving to his left. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Ready? Nice shot. You change it.
Back to throw, Jackson. And he's in.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point
Blitz
conversion.
coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied.
Tyler Luke to kick off. for
So back to
Baltimore.
level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Hey!
And the pistol, Jackson ready.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. A gain of 57 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to...
And he'll take it on in.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. Draymond Jones able to bring him down. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Jackson now on 2nd down. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get him out there on the run, and it can really...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 21. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go. You.
Jackson now. Forced out wide. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
But while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
Exiting the pocket right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now it's Jackson. And he's into the end zone yet again.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game.
Makes the score Ravens 22, Ravens 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Forced to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A first down throw for Jackson. Forced out left. Now he'll run.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Second down. Jackson. On the run to the right. He'll take off again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the move left. There he goes again. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Now, Jackson rolling to the left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's going to have a Ravens 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready. Come on. You. Come on.
Now Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he will score again.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
That's hot. Hey, hey. Report. Come on.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That'll be caught, and he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. He'll try to power ahead with Ricardo. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to develop their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will have the Ravens 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7. They bring the tight end in motion. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a toss play with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Hold on, ready?
Here is 1st and goal.
Get up, get up.
Now Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
180. Get up.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's got another one. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack in daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This taken around the 11. Good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flushed to his left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Jackson looking to throw. Out to his right. He runs with it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's 1st down. Throwing Jackson. Pushed out to his left. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. Incompletion. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. It's 2nd down. Jackson escaping to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds just a little short. He can pick it up on 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
3rd and short. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Moving left. He's going to keep it himself. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Quick, ready?
One last shot now for Jackson. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation.